Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and make sure you hit that like button. And last week, we squeezed out a victory, but bad news, Jordan Reed did get hurt. So now we're looking at two undrafted rookies at the tight end position. And Dwayne Cummings, you see, he's a fast guy. He's got some catching skills, some receiving skills. But then there's Cedric Hartman behind him. He's only 69 overall. But the thing is, he's a quick development, but he is slower. So we have a better tight end and one that develops a lot quicker. So we're actually going to go with Cummings at tight end to start it out. They're both going to play a little bit. We still do have Sprinkle as well. So those guys are going to have to step up and take over for these next 7 weeks as Jordan Reed once again hurt. He's hurt a lot. And that actually happens in real life too, so I'm not really, surprised at it at all. But so we are going up against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have Joe Flacco still, but they have been starting Lamar Jackson, and we're gonna have a challenge on our hands because he can run the ball, and we're gonna have to defend that. Remember, they did make it to the AFC Championship last season, so here we go. We're getting this game underway, and here is Crockett back to receive the kick, and he gets back to the 23-yard line. So here's Lamar Jackson coming out onto the field, and you can see his stats: 458 yards, 3 touchdowns through 2 games. They are 2-0, like I said. So here we're getting going in this game. They still have Alex Collins. They don't really have much at the receiving core, nobody that's really overpowering. So here they are, they're starting the game out, giving the ball to Alex Collins for about a 2-yard gain. And here on a play action, JJ Marble's coming around the corner and picking up a sack. So Matt Edwards and JJ Marble are starting these games out hot as they get yet another sack. So now on a 3rd and 13, throwing the ball across the middle, that's picked off by Zach Brown. So man, what a start to this game. A sack by JJ Marble, and then on the next play an interception, and we start this game out inside the 25-yard line. Here's Tyree Jackson back on the field, and he's been doing decent, but we want to put together a solid game all around. So here on a 3rd and 12 at the 25-yard line, throwing the ball across to the left side, and that's going to be caught by Paul Richardson as he moves the chains there on the 18-yard grab. So now on a 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line, here's Tyree Jackson, this time taking it in himself and getting in for the touchdown. And that's the thing, I mean, he's 6'6", 6'7". He's a hard guy to tackle, and he's got some speed, 83 speed, and he picks up the touchdown. So now back out on defense, trying to get Alex Collins going are the Baltimore Ravens, but can't get anything on that one. And on a 2nd and 13, another play action sack. So JJ Marble, 2 sacks in the first 2 drives already. Look at this, he just goes around the left tackle and gets the sack. So now facing a 3rd and 19 here, sending another blitz through by the corner, and Alex Collins breaking a couple tackles, but definitely not getting back to the first down marker as they do punt the ball away. So now we have a chance to take a 2-score lead here on our first 2 drives. So here's Wayne Gallman getting a swing pass, but that's not going anywhere. So now on a 2nd and 14, play action fake, throwing the ball across the middle and deep, but Jamison Crowder can't get to that one. And now we got a 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 on this one. Here's Tyree Jackson rolling out. He's going to throw it over the top of the cornerback, and oh, it's almost a completion for a big play. So we do punt the ball back to the Ravens. So here on a 1st and 10, trying to run the ball with Alex Collins. Nothing doing on that one. So now facing a 2nd and 7 here from the shotgun. This time Collins is going to get some running room, and he's going to get a nice 1st down run on that one, gain of 12. So now here is Lamar Jackson on another play action, but this time it's Matt Edwards on the sack. So JJ Marble and Matt Edwards, I mean, just starting this season out on a tear. And here's Alex Collins getting some yardage back for a manageable 3rd and 10. So here at the 42-yard line, Lamar Jackson faces some more pressure, and Zach Brown gets to him. So another punt here for the Baltimore Ravens, as they have not been able to do anything on offense up to this point. So here, back out on offense, Tyree Jackson from the shotgun, going to throw it to Dwayne Cummings, and that's going to be his first catch since taking over as the starter at tight end. So now on a 1st and 10, at the 31-yard line. Wide open is Hollywood Brown, and he picks up a nice gain of 18 on that one. And Hollywood Brown, I'm looking for him to increase his role in this offense. Definitely, in the slot position. Jamison Crowder does play on the outside a little bit more now that we got Hollywood Brown. But I do want to see him get the ball a little more. So now on a 3rd and 5, here's Tyree Jackson picking up some running room and scrambling out to the left side as he picks up yet another first down. So now at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10, throw the ball across the middle. That's Hollywood Brown once again inside the 5-yard line down to the 3. So now here's Tyree Jackson from under center on a 1st and goal, trying to run the ball, but guys can't get into the end zone. Runs into his tight end that's actually a fullback, and he picks up nothing as the holding call brings us back to the 9. But Wayne Gallman gets it right back there on a 2nd down run, and on a 3rd and goal, here's Gallman powering his way into the end zone. He gets in for the touchdown, and Wayne Gallman and Darius Geis, I like this just combo. I think right now it doesn't matter who starts at running back. It's just we use them quite equally as, man, Fabian Moore almost comes up with another interception on that play. So now facing a 3rd and 8, Lamar Jackson hasn't been able to get anything going, and this time much of the same, DJ Swearinger. So we've had a sack on each drive the Baltimore Ravens have had so far this game. So now here on a play action fake, Tyree Jackson rolling out to the left side, just trying to throw the ball away, but he gets hit and he fumbles. And that is going to be picked up by Williams on that one. Take another look. I actually threw the ball away. Look at his arm going forward. The arm is going forward. He's throwing the ball away, and somehow he still tucks it and takes the sack and fumbles. So now Baltimore starts out this next drive inside of great field position at the 25-yard line, and he's picking up Lamar Jackson. A nice throw to Hayden Hurst, but on a 3rd and 6, throwing the ball to the outside, finally doing something here, facing the pressure, and he finds Hurst once again. So here's Lamar Jackson, wide open field to the right side, and we're not going to get to him. That's a touchdown, and that's 7 points finally for the Ravens, and they're lucky because they got set up with great field position. That's one thing that I think Madden does have to fix. If you're throwing the ball away, you can't be caught up in a tackling animation as your arm is going forward. In real life, you're throwing that ball away. So now here's Darius Geis coming back out on the next drive and picking up a nice gain that time for a first down. So now at the 45-yard line, play action fake. Here is Tyree Jackson rolling out to the right side, throwing the ball to Paul Richardson, but he can't hold on as that was a dart, but couldn't hold on. Nice play on defense too. So now on a 2nd and 10, running the ball up the middle, but that's a holding call. So it comes back. So now on a 2nd and 20 here, Tyree Jackson not seeing anybody open, and he's taking a sack from Judon on that one. So now we're facing a 3rd and 25. So here we're throwing the ball across the middle, and somehow Paul Richardson gets wide open on that one, and we pick up the first down. A huge conversion as this drive does continue. So now at the 43-yard line, play action fake, but facing some pressure, but Tyree Jackson is getting to the outside and picking up a gain of a couple. So now 3rd and 4 here. He's going to throw the ball across the middle, but an inaccurate throw. And now it's a 4th and 4 as we line up for the long field goal. Dustin Hopkins, and that one is going to be good as we take the 17-7 lead. Lamar Jackson back out on the next drive, dumping the ball out across the middle to the right side, and that's going to be caught for a first down. So now 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to run this 2-minute drill, but this time he's taking a hit. That's Patty Fisher across the middle. And wow, what a hit by the rookie Patty Fisher. Remember, he was our 1st round pick. And there he straight clobbers the middle. That's Andre Roberts coming across the middle, and he straight destroys him on that one as we now get set up with great field position at the 28-yard line. So we give the ball to Darius Geis on the first play, and he's shaken up once again. So hopefully that's not a serious injury. So now on a 2nd and 12, here's Tyree Jackson rolling out to the right side. Finds the receiver across the middle, but that's going to be dropped by Hollywood Brown. So now 3rd and 12. Here, throwing the ball deep. Paul Richardson's going to beat the defender on that, and he's going to get in for the touchdown as he had a linebacker covering him, and that is a perfect matchup you got to exploit every time. And he gets the touchdown, and it's 24-7, turning into an ugly game. As here is Alex Collins trying to move the ball as they move the ball to the 50-yard line on that carry. So now on a 2nd and 3, facing some pressure, here's Lamar Jackson throwing all the way across the field, and that's a dime that time, and he's getting the ball inside the 20-yard line. So now on a 1st and 10, here's Lamar Jackson standing in the pocket, throwing the ball to the left side. He's going to find his receiver, Andre Roberts, and he's going to get in for the touchdown, and that's going to make it a 10-point lead going into halftime, as we thought we were dominating, but we only go into half up by 13 as we do kick a field goal towards the end of the half. So now here is Wayne Gallman back out to start the second half, and he's picking up a gain of nothing on that one. So now at the 25-yard line, here's Tyree Jackson throwing the ball deep to Hollywood Brown, but that's going to be nice defense by Marlon Humphrey as they do force the first punt of the game for this Redskins offense. So now back out on the next drive. On the first play, Troy Apke is coming up with another interception. That's the second one of the game thrown by Lamar Jackson, and Troy Apke having himself a nice little short young career so far, as he is definitely been one of our bright spots on our secondary, as he and Fabian Morrow have been thriving in their role. So now on a 3rd and 9, getting the ball to Jamison Crowder, and he's putting on a juke move, and he is picking up the first down. So now on a 1st and 10, here is Tyree Jackson rolling out to the left side, and that's going to be almost a first down, gain of 9 on that one. So now facing a 3rd and 3 after losing a couple yards on a 2nd down. Here's Gallman getting the pitch play and getting out to the pylon, and he's getting in for the touchdown, as that is now another big lead here for the Redskins. As now, I don't know, Lamar Jackson, he's in trouble, but they're still trying to run the ball here, even though they're down 3 scores, as he doesn't get anything on that gain. Alex Collins, so now they throw the ball deep on a 2nd and 8, and that's picked off by Tony Lippett. So wow, 3 interceptions thrown by Lamar Jackson. This is definitely not the showing they were looking for at home, as we come back out on the following drive, throwing the ball deep to Paul Richardson, but that's knocked away by the cornerback. So now on a 3rd and 10, here is Jackson having a good pocket to throw the ball, and a lob the ball over the top to Paul Richardson, and that's a great throw on that one, as he picks up a first down on a beautiful touch pass to the right sideline. So now here's Jamison Crowder getting the catch across the middle, and he's going to be shaken up on that one, but he's going to come back in the game. Not a serious injury. So now here's Dwayne Cummings getting another reception and another 5 yards here as we get closer and closer to this end zone. So here's Wayne Gallman picking up 4 yards on that carry, and we get it to the 11. So now here's Jackson on a 3rd and 3, throwing to the sideline, and nope, that's going to be incomplete, as we do settle for the field goal on that one, making it 37-14. So here is Alex Collins back out on the next drive, breaking a tackle, and somehow gets free from the double tackle, and that is going to be a big gain for Alex Collins. And on top of that, a horse collar by DJ Swearinger, and now they are set up at the 7-yard line. So here is Crockett getting the handoff, but Zach Brown is going to get the tackle on that one. So facing a 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line, here's Jackson throwing across the middle. That one's going to be caught by Hayden Hurst, and that is going to put them on the board once again, as we thought they weren't going to be able to score any points after seeing their first 3 drives, but they do have 22, so they stay in this game. So now here, Jackson back on the field on a 3rd and 9, throwing the ball to the left side, and that's Paul Richardson. Him and Paul Richardson are forming a pretty good chemistry. I was actually considering in the offseason trading Paul Richardson, because, you know, he's not really reliable as far as injury and health-wise. He gets hurt quite a bit, but I like this combination of Paul Richardson and Tyree Jackson, but they're Jamison Crowder drops a wide open pass over the middle. That would have definitely been a first down and more, but on a 3rd and 12 rolling out to the right side, but taking a sack this time. So the drop pass does come back to haunt us as we have to punt the ball away to the Ravens here, as they've been hot their last couple of drives getting into the end zone. But Lamar Jackson, he's thrown 3 picks, so you never know what's going to happen. So now 2nd and 2, throwing the ball to the left side. That's Crabtree, and he's picking up a gain of about 6. So now here, throwing to Jones on the right side. These quick passes are working so far for Jackson on this drive. Here's Alex Collins picking up a couple of broken tackles, and he breaks another one, and he jukes and makes another move and picks up 5 yards. Wow, we had 2 opportunities to get a tackle in the backfield, and somehow Alex Collins breaks both of them for only a 5-yard gain. So here is Alex Collins getting the ball back. That's not even a gain of a 4 or 5. So now 3rd and 3. Here's Lamar Jackson throwing out to the flats, and that's going to be Mark Andrews there for the catch, and he's picking up a first down on that one. So here is Hayden Hurst this time, and he's using his tight ends, Hayden Hurst and Mark Andrews. They've been leading the way in this one. So now here's Lamar Jackson. Play action, faking, gonna throw it across the middle, but that's broken up by DJ Swearinger on that one. So now Lamar Jackson under center on a 3rd and 6, gonna hand it off to Alex Collins. Maybe a questionable play call on that one, coming from the I formation. So now they're faced with a 4th and 5. Here's Lamar Jackson throwing the ball to the right side. That's gonna be caught and converted that time for a first down. So now this drive stays alive here on a 2nd and goal. Gonna roll out to the right and throw to the left, and that's a touchdown. So now they are within 1 score as they're down by 8 now. So now all we have to do is run this clock. So on the first down carry, run the ball with Geis picking up a gain of 4. So now on a 2nd and 6, Geis gets the ball again, this time not picking up anything, as now it's a 3rd down. But should we throw the ball? Should we run? We elect to run the ball, and here's Darius Geis picking up some great blocking, showing some patience, and that's going to be another first down as they do burn their last time out, as we bring out the victory formation and run down this clock, and we take advantage, and we ease out of here with a narrow victory. Actually, we thought we were blowing them out, but I'll take it, an 8-point victory, as we force 4 turnovers. And I mean, the rookies, the young guys actually showed up. Patty Fisher with the forced fumble, Matt Edwards with the sack, JJ Marble with the 2 sacks early. I mean, a great game from this defense altogether. Paul Richardson, he went over 100 yards once again, 115 on 5 receptions and a touchdown. Marquise Brown, I'm looking for his, like I said, his role will be expanded in the offense going forward, as we do compile 4 sacks in this game. And what a great game from our secondary as well. 3 interceptions. Troy Apke Lippett finally gets his first interception on the defense. He had a couple of dropped ones the last couple of games, but I mean, just a nice game all around. We did give up a lot of points, but I think that, you know, the fumble, it definitely made it easier for the Ravens to score. It definitely gave them momentum. But, you know, this was a good game. I mean, honestly, we gave up a lot of points, but I thought this was solid. We played against a very good Ravens team, actually. They made the AFC Championship, like I said, but Lamar Jackson was bottled up, threw 3 interceptions, didn't really run the ball at all. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. We are going into this bye week, so we do have a little bit of more time to scout and train some guys, and we are using a different draft class this time. Remember the first year we used a draft class using the same creators draft class once again. So you don't want to miss that. Scouting, training, it'll be in-depth going into that. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.